Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. Let's talk about something that touches every heart, yet often goes unspoken. Friendship. What it really means, what makes it last, and why, sometimes, even with love, it quietly fades away. Have you ever wondered why some people, no matter how long you've known them, still feel like strangers, while others, even after just 5 minutes, feel like they've always been there? That strange magic of connection, or lack of it, is what we'll explore today. You see, friendship isn't just about shared memories. It's about energy, about showing up, about investing the one thing more valuable than money, your time. Anyone can lend you cash, but few will give you their presence. That's why we say, time is gold. But here's the hard truth. Not everyone who laughs with you is your friend. We have hundreds of acquaintances. The people we greet in passing, the barista who knows our order, the coworker who chats at lunch. They're all lovely. But friendship? That's different. Friendship needs effort, maintenance, a little calling, a little checking in, a little, "How are you really?" It's a living thing. If you neglect it, it withers. And sometimes even the oldest friendships quietly slip into the used-to-be drawer, all because nobody made the time. It's not that we don't love each other, but like a plant that hasn't been watered, love alone isn't enough. You have to show up. Now, let's be honest. There's a fine line between staying close and becoming too much. Call someone every single day, and at first they'll smile. Do it for 3 weeks straight? They might start dodging your calls. Balance matters. A real friend knows where the line is. They know when to call, when to stay back, when to offer a hand, and when to just let you breathe. And that's the difference between closeness and crowding, between sharing and suffocating. It's emotional intelligence. It's care. But even in the healthiest friendships, we sometimes drift. And when that happens, we tell ourselves comforting lies like, distance makes the heart grow fonder. But let's be honest, distance often just makes people forget. Yet, sometimes, after 6 years apart, you meet a friend, and it's like no time has passed. You pick up right where you left off. Those are rare. Most of the time, if someone disappears long enough, they become a stranger again. And then there's this. The painful truth that not all friendships are built to last. Some come with an expiration date. Some fade after a small misunderstanding. Not because anyone is evil, but because the timing is over. The life chapter has closed, and yet it still stings, because we gave a piece of ourselves. Friendship requires boundaries too. Even if you're close, you don't get to break someone's spirit in the name of joking. We're close doesn't mean you get to judge their job, insult their choices, or belittle their dreams. Respect is never optional, not even with your best friend. The most dangerous enemy of friendship? It's not betrayal. It's not even distance. It's the silent killer called expectation. Because when it's not mutual, it rots the bond. You show up for someone again and again. But when you need them, they vanish. And you sit there asking yourself, was I ever really their friend? Or just a convenience? It's okay to expect a little something from your friends, that they call back, that they come with you when you're lonely, that they care. But those expectations must breathe, not strangle. You can't ask for their car because they once lent you a pencil, and yet, we've all met someone like that. Real friendship is about emotional generosity. Knowing how much to give and when to give space. It's also about speaking up. Holding in frustration never ends well. It just turns into resentment. Weeks of hidden sadness, just because you couldn't say, "Hey, I needed you." A good friendship should be strong enough to hold honesty. If it breaks when you're honest, maybe it was already cracked. But honesty doesn't mean cruelty. You can be real without being rude. You can be open without exposing every wound. It's a dance, and not everyone knows the rhythm. And sometimes, strangers become your best friends, and best friends become strangers. It's one of the saddest truths in life. But still, friendship is worth the risk, even with the flaws, even with the heartbreaks, because when it works, it gives us joy like nothing else. You talk about your dreams, your plans, your shared memories. You laugh about old jokes and cry over shared pain. You don't need to explain yourself. You just are, and they get it. So choose your friends carefully, not based on popularity or status, but based on who makes you feel seen, who celebrates your wins and sits beside you in silence during losses, who shares both their cake and their sadness. They say that everyone needs real friends, not many, just a few. Even one is a treasure. So, if you have someone like that, protect the friendship, water it, nurture it, because in this noisy, lonely world, those bonds are rare. And if you don't have that friend yet, don't worry. Keep being the kind of friend you wish you had. That kind of energy finds its way back to you. Thank you for listening. If this touched something in your heart, consider subscribing and sharing this with someone you care about. Who knows? Maybe they needed to hear this too.